19 years old. I was born here in Aberdeen, and my mum's German, dad's English, and then lived here most of my life, and then moved out to the States last year.
Okay, so how was that move? Was that a scary move for you?
I was really scared because like, when I left, I didn't know when I'd be back. So I ended up leaving for 9, 10 months, didn't come home. And then, yeah, but it was class though, like this new adventure.
So, how did you end up where you are today? Like, what's the kind of backstory, the journey?
I started off playing football since I was like 5, 6, whatever. And then I was in Aberdeen's youth academy for 4 years and left there under 15s. Spent 4 years at a boys club here, training with like the first team and then playing with my year, and then moved across and just developed throughout the whole ages.
So how did your parents and your family react to that?
Yeah, it's like I think scary for them as well, but had to let me go.
So, what are some of the ultimate highlights you've had, like with your experience at PREP4PRO?
I think working with all like the coaches because I worked here with Jim Leighton for a good 10 years throughout my career, and just seeing that and all the different environments, all again John Roach, all the other coaches there involved, Morris, that was all class, and then all the boys together, just the atmosphere and the whole, even a team environment, even throughout that week.
In sports in general, like mental toughness is quite a hard thing to kind of maintain. Was there any times where you felt like, this is getting too much, or any really low points?
The career as a whole, like when I left Aberdeen, that was kind of tough. That was what I'd known for the past 4 years, but then you get yourself out, you start enjoying football again, and then just push on from there.
Obviously, COVID has had like a big impact on the world this year. How have you been coping with this? Have you been keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, I just literally just train. Like throughout all lockdown last year, I just trained 20, 30 hours a week just to like keep yourself sane and then keep yourself busy and active.
So, what kind of impact do you think that COVID will have on like the world of football in general? Do you have any sort of view on this?
Just kind of, it'll show who really wants it, like who did the work when you had to be on your own, who did your home gym, who kept fit, and who just slacked off because he could. I think that'll be a big, like, the margins.
So, what aspects of PREP4PRO really helped to push you in the right direction?
The coaching as well as the contacts, because it was through PREP4PRO that I got into the college that I'm at now, and through John's contacts with my coach, John Atkinson. And then the coaching of the likes of Jim Lay and like working with him, that he's developed me so much throughout the years. So that as a whole has helped.
So, what's your favorite thing about the coaches? Are they tough on you?
Yeah, tough, but it's like their experience and what they've done, just their quality.
So, where are you now, and how did PREP4PRO help to get you there?
So I'm studying at a D1 college in America, and then through Jim Leighton, who I worked with here, he knew John Roach, who ran the PREP4PRO camp. So I went over with that camp, got in contact for the whole week with John Roach, who put out my name to my coach, John Atkinson at Longwood. And then that's how I ended up there, getting the film across and then speaking to the new coach.
So, if you could meet the person you were before you set out on this, this big adventure, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Thinking, just don't be scared of what's to come. Just have confidence and belief in yourself that you are good enough to make it like that.
Yes.
Just be your own player.
So I think it's really important to like understand the life-changing impact on both player and family of like a big adventure like that. So what advice would you give to parents of players just like yourself?
Let them go, but be there to support them if they need, because there probably will be a point where it's tough, but don't let them come back and regret it later. Let them go for it full force.
So finally, what message would you give to other people who are at the age where they're wanting to pursue dreams just like you?
Just go for it. You don't want to live your life in regret.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.